Alright, yeah, it started off with the wrong mic. Gotta love it when OBS does that. Wow, who knew I'd have to be one of those type of people who just ship out a day one patch to my mod pack? Even though it was 8 days late. Anyways, same stuff, as usual. Whole lot of yapping about me not being good at music, knowing what it is, even the genres. I'm not good at ranking it. Inspired by grayfruits game reviews, as they say. So I think we left off at Open Your Eyes by Star. It's a pretty decent indie rock song. Uh, Type of music you hear on a radio. I don't really know what else to say about it besides it's just, bread and butter music. And I forgot to switch my account again. Hold up. Alright, there we go. I also added the little funny cat in the bottom right corner because I have been forgetting to do that for the past many videos. I mean, it's kinda good. I'm not really a fan of the song too much, but I do actually, yeah, sure, I'll recommend it. Friday Night Funkin' Perfume instrumental. Very, very obscure song to have, I won't lie. For some reason, the video itself is unlisted, but it's kind of tragic because this is actually a pretty solid song for I don't even know. I don't even feel like saying these words out loud. Friday Night Funkin' dating mod. It's weird. I mean, regardless, it's pretty solid. I'll give it a 4.5. Alright, Absentia, Binding of Isaac. Probably one of my favorite songs in Repentance. Absolutely love it. I'll give it 5.5. I genuinely just really like it. It really goes hard on the guitar. Really fucking good, just metal-esque song. Toho music. I don't know if I could play this, honestly. I'll probably get, like, shot. They're really defensive about Toho music sometimes. Probably the best jazz remix I have ever heard to this day. And it's not even close, I'll be honest. And, like, I've heard some really good remixes. Wow. I mean, I've never really thought about the rank I would give it, but I'll say a 7. It is great, and it's a lot less popular than I thought it was. It's only got 290,000 views as of today. Alright. YouTuber music. Albino. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for this song, but who cares? Actually, on the topic of that, my previous video, I think that actually got shadow banned because of the copyrights. And also, me talking about John Lennon and all that. It's a very solid song. Kinda reminds me of Celeste, except if it was more Eurobeat-esque. I don't know why it reminds me of Eurobeat. Give it a 6. Yes, absolutely recommend it. I'm actually gonna change, Open Your Eyes to a no, honestly. There's not much I can really say about that song. It's just too bland, too vanilla. Yvonne from... I need to turn that down a bit. Holy. From Incredibox. Wow. Kinda crazy to see how prevalent the modding scene was for that game. And kinda still is on occasion. Phenomenal music. I'll give it a 5.5. It is crazy how good it is for a game like that. Brazil is very good. I'll give it a 5.5 as well. I kind of feel the same for both of these songs. Alright, next song is a Kanye song. Obviously can't play that. It's probably gonna, like, give me a serious, like, affecting copyright strike if I do play that. Touch the Sky. One of his iconic songs. I still think that late registration and college dropout is better than graduation, in all honesty. I'm not saying it's better by a mile, but I just personally enjoy it more. I did grow up listening to graduation, but after hearing late registration, I just kind of liked it. I mean, hell, 7. Alright. Fast Fragmented Mind by Soja Van Hamel. Don't know if I want to play this song. I don't know why, but I feel like I shouldn't. Anyways, very, very underrated song. I mean, besides that, probably one of the, like, most underrated songs in my playlist. Not the, but, like, one of. It's only got 3,000 views and it was uploaded 12 years ago. It's got, like, really good instrumentals, especially the violin, along with, even the vocals on occasion. I have thought about making a new recommendation system where, like, instead of yes and no only, like, there are ones where, like, I would say yes, listen to immediately, or, like, absolutely. I might just start doing that now, actually. Let me think of something real quick. Okay, that's enough thinking. I'll say absolutely. Virtual Insanity. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not gonna do all of it right now, but, like, stuff that, like, I really want people to listen, because, like, it's either really obscure or, just that good. As of now, I'll just do, like, all the higher ranking ones first. Anything above, like, an A or something. We're Finally Landing. I won't give We're Finally Landing an absolutely. It's a really good song, but it's just like, eh. Alright, somebody that I used to know. Dude, who doesn't know that song? Absolutely. Okay. You know what? I'll do Winged Fossorial as well. Alright. Add a bit more, like, variety to this, because, like, if it's all just yes, yes, no, yes, it's gonna be pretty boring. Alright. Mortar Psycho, The Other Fool. Wow. I don't even know what to say about this song. It's... You know, like, the whole meme where it's, like, Midwest emo bands having the best instrumentals known to man and ruining it with the worst vocals you could ever muster? That's basically Mortar Psycho, except if you don't pay attention to the vocals, it still sounds good, but once you start really listening to it, you're just really wondering, what the hell are they even talking about, dude? Very, very good song, but just what am I hearing? Is this like a shitpost song? Is this ironic? I don't even know what to say, honestly. I cannot give it anything above a 5. Yes. I think I'm just gonna add a note saying the lyrics are truly something to witness. I don't know if it's supposed to be, like, a joke or not. And if it isn't, then that's just unfortunate. I'm just, like, bashing on this dude's song. But even then, like, what am I, like, why? Anyways, Bittersweet Symphony. Another really popular song. Well, popular is an understatement. I think 1.1 billion views is, moderately popular. Just a little bit. Anyways, who hasn't heard of this song? It's a great song, though. Yes. Bittersweet Symphony. What even is the genre? I'm gonna look that up. Rock and pop and alternative indie. I swear everything is alternative indie nowadays. Coldplay, Viva La Vida. Oh my god, dude, I just can't right now. Why are all these meme songs playing? This is the fucking Minecraft's parody song with the castle. The one where he jumps off at the end after his castle gets raided by mobs. Oh my god. It's such a banger though. It's gonna be biased, but I'm trying not to be. But I at least try to keep intact any form of integrity that I have left. I'll say 6. Yes. I don't really know what else to say besides it's funny, but also somehow like pretty damn solid as well. Alright, next up is Stuck in the Sound, Let's Go. And then after this I can actually play the songs again. Very heavy rock song. Really unique and cool animation. I also kind of like the message it sends out. I mean, honestly, like, the instrumentals are really good, but the vocals, I kind of like the most, honestly. Which is a rare thing for me to say. 6.5, I'll be honest. That is a crazy good song. Moog City. Who doesn't know Moog City? Man, I don't know how C418 does it. I mean, like, Minecraft may not have the best OST of all time, but I think it has almost undebatably the most fitting music of all time, and it's probably never gonna be surpassed. I don't think like any sound could capture what a game is more so than Minecraft ever. 6.5, it's phenomenal. You know what, I'll give it a 7. Like, even as a song by itself, it is just very, very well done. I'll just wait for it to drop before switching to Moog City 2. Moog City 2 is the one that's actually in-game. I think Moog City 1 was in-game before, but I think it got replaced by this one. It's a more dramatic version of Moog City 1, I would say. But also, like, a more toned-down version. Because Moog City 1's more grandiose, clearer, and impactful, whereas Moog City 2, from what I felt, was more down to earth. It still has that phenomenal build-up, but I think I prefer Moog City 1 over 2, genuinely. Alright, Tally Hall is next. Obviously can't play that. Turn the lights off. Apparently the community surrounding Tally Hall is very obnoxious, from what I've heard. Never fact-checked that, I'm just gonna blindly assume that that is 100% true without any fact checks. It's an alright song. What would the genre of Turn the Lights Off would even be? Alternative rock pop? Huh. Pop rock. Rock pop? I don't know. Anyways, that's enough getting sidetracked. I mean, it's good. I ain't got much else to say. Yes, the rank is yes. Peak OST, by the way, not even close. Loco Roco. Absolutely fucking love this game. Wish I was able to play it when I was a kid. Another OST where, like, yeah, sure, it's not the best of all time, but it's one of the most fitting ones you could ever think of. It's just so pure and wondrous, and just high energy. It just makes you want to smile and sing along. You're not gonna understand a single damn thing they're saying, but it's still catchy as hell. I'd say 6.5. should I give it a 7? I'm honestly feeling a 7, I'll be honest. You know what? It's making me smile enough to where, yes, I'll give it a 7. Alright. Red's theme. Funny as hell. I absolutely love how goofy this song can get. What a goofy song. I love it. And then all of a sudden it just starts going hard as hell during this part. And here comes my favorite part. Like, that's fucking cool as hell, dude. Alright. The title song, absolute, like, icon. Like, I can only imagine in Ho just capturing this much childlike wonder in a song, or any sort of emotion. It's just so cheerful that it kind of almost loops back into being sad because it makes you miss those times of your life. Oh man. 7. Absolutely. I don't know why, but just absolutely. Feels like it fills in a void in your heart. Don't know why. Alright. Machine Girl. I am not a Machine Girl fan. I just thought that this part of the song was pretty decent. It just kind of randomly popped up in my recommended, and I was like, oh, hey, it's that one, like, shitcore, breakcore, cumcore musical artist. And I'm not shitting on Machine Girl, I'm just shitting on the type of people who listen to that type of music most of the time, because I have met them and they are insufferable sometimes. But hey, that goes for anyone. I just maybe had unfortunate experience with that type of community. Unluckily, who knows, but like, that's just what I got. Very funny looking video though. Yes, I recommend it. Alright. Obviously can't play Everybody Wants to Rule the World from Tears of Fears, so gonna have to mute it here. Everybody Wants to Rule the World. More like old head rock pop music that you'd like hear on a radio during like a 2-hour long vacation drive to another state. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just like, it's alright. Mainstream media music. Actually, do I really recommend it? No, it's funny. It's a sort of meme song. And for good reason. It's a good song. Okay, Bomberman Redial. Amen Break song. But it's a good Amen Break song. Never would have expected this high quality of a song from a Bomberman title. Always knew about Bomberman, but I think I've only played like one Bomberman game ever. And it was alright. Like, this goes pretty hard. I just wish the synths in the background were a bit more prevalent, rather than this main one. Yeah, I feel like if it had better mixing, it would go like a bit more hard, but even then, it's still a great song. Alright, Little Big Planet OST, we're reaching peak. I fucking love Little Big Planet. Obviously I can't play Volver a Comenzar. I'll give it a 7. Actually, no, I'll give it a 6.5. The Canyons, I can actually play this one because it's an original, not an indie song. It's an interactive song, so it'll go in order for each instrument and slowly build up to the full orchestra. So I'm actually just gonna skip all the way to when the song actually has all instruments playing at the same time. I did not expect this type of music to be in Little Big Planet. I thought it was all just gonna be like very lucky and cheerful and like go get 'em tiger type of ass energy. But yeah, the canyons, which was I think immediately after the gardens, hella like threw me off in a good way. I absolutely love the canyons. It's one of my favorite songs in original songs in Little Big Planet 1's OST. It's just so cool, and it's like so different from the rest of the game. I'll give it 7.5. I was gonna just give it a 7, but like I listened to this song all the time back then, and even now I put it up on occasion when I feel like listening to it. Bootlegger Boogie, Cuphead music, nothing but peak in Cuphead's OST. Literally every single one's above a 6, I'm pretty sure. I mean, instantly, I think I'm just giving it a 6.5 because I already remember this song because of how much I listened to it. Still, like, one of the main issues with Cuphead's OST at the time was, the boss fights just end too quickly, and, like, sometimes you don't get to hear certain aspects of the song. And thankfully, that didn't really happen in the DLC. And the reason I mention that is because Grayfruit talked about it with this song, Heinun Hoopla, where the yodeling comes through. I actually really just love this song. I'm giving it a 7. I tried playing this song on my violin, and I'm pretty sure I almost strained my wrist. That thing had me fucked up. And then it turns into this, like, tense, dramatic, like, segment. Oh, it's so cool. Actual masterminds behind the OST for this game. I am tempted to give it an 8, but I think I'm good with keeping it at a 7. You know what, now I'll give it a 7.5. It's just crazy how good it is. Alright. Little Big Planet 1 pod. This includes all, like, the sounds from the pod. All the songs from the pod. The ambience, the earth, the moon, and the community tavern, whatever. I honestly liked the Little Big Planet 1 pod music more than 2. It just felt a lot more personal. And for that, I'll give it a 6. Yes. The Gardens. Some people swear by the Gardens, like, they love this song. Because, like, you know, obviously it's the first world you get to, and it's going to be one of the most recognizable ones, and it's going to be the one that composers are going to try the hardest in to hook you into the game. Really, really well made. It really nails in that adventurous, creative feeling. Let me skip to where all the instruments are playing at once, especially the flute. There it is. The flute solo is so fucking cool. And also, I'm pretty sure it was recorded in person rather than in a computer because you can hear the breathing if you turn your audio up high enough and have a high enough bit rate to actually hear it. I never thought a flute would go this hard. Alright, I think I'll give it a 7.5, like canyons. A lot of 7.5s. You know what? Nah. I'll give it an 8. Okay. Actually, this goes to absolutely because, like, it's just such a good song. And, like, if you haven't heard it, you have to hear it. Eve's Asylum. Personal favorite of mine. One of my favorite interactive songs from Little Big Planet 2. And Almost in general. I just really like the jazziness of it. And also the environment. I'll skip to where all the instruments are in. Like, that's so fucking cool, man. I'd say, like, Little Big Planet 1's OST, like, was consistently good, but it had some pretty good highs, but, like, it did go, like, low on occasion. Like, sometimes I was like, why is this song in the game? Little Big Planet 2's is way more consistent in the highs, but it doesn't really go that low or high. It's just a bit more, like, streamlined. I mean, regardless of that, it's still a phenomenal OST. Yes. You know what? Absolutely. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with 7. The pod, honestly, probably one of the weakest pod songs in the franchise. Besides Karting and, like, maybe Vita. I don't really remember those two too much. I'd say, okay, weakest one in the main line. I mean, damn, it's the one I grew up with, but, like, it's rough to say that it's one of my least favorites. Actually, maybe Little Big Planet 3 is my least favorite, but the alpha version of 3, it's probably one of my favorites. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyways, regardless, very solid song. Very, like, just cool in the way it, like, keeps that sort of homey aesthetic with the use of electronic technological aspects, because the whole premise of Little Big Planet 2 was to show off the technology that was added to make it way more complex, because a lot of Little Big Planet 1 was just more so physics-based. 6. Yes. It's cool. Alright, the wilderness. Unlike the gardens, the wilderness is way more fierce. Got this, like, metal-ass sounding guitar and, like, these really, like, orchestral sounding chimes. Something I really didn't expect. Like, at a certain point, I feel like this shit's just gonna turn into ultra kill. Anyways, I'd say the wilderness doesn't really hit as hard for me personally, but it's a great song. Like, phenomenal. Alright. Haunted Boardwalk from the Pac-Man Rule 2 OST. Very memorable level. Don't know why Pac-Man was skating on wood, but hey, you don't question it, I guess. I'll say 5.5. It is a really good song. I did not expect Pac-Man Rule 2 to go, like, this hard. Just this in-depth with its music. Or even let alone gameplay. Is this an Amen Break sample, actually, now that I hear it? Nah, I don't think it is. Anyways, it's really cool. Especially this mid-segment. It isn't just like a 30-second to 50-second loop. It actually does have a second chorus. Or whatever you call it. It's so cool. Anyways, the Lay Llama Temple. Everyone thought this was a remix. It's actually an original song. Everybody was like, holy shit, how did someone make something this cool with the shitpost plugin on FL Studio? But it shows, a poor craftsman blames his tools, I guess. I'll give it a 6. It feels wrong giving a song with the fucking llama, the Delay Llama plugin this high of a rank, but it's genuinely that cool. Next up is Undertale. I'm gonna actually let the song play a little bit. I don't know what type of shit you have to be on in order to cook that hard, but he'd be cooked. Obviously, I can't play Undertale music because they'll, like, cut off my legs. But, everyone knows Undertale. Oh man, I'm pretty sure, like, some diehard fans literally started crying during this segment. It's at the end where, I think true pacifist, when you're going through the house again and, like, everyone's, like, telling you goodbye or something, or telling you lore. I forgot. It's been, like, many years since I played it. Very solid song, very good. 6 minutes long, though. That's crazy. I'll say it's 7. I'm not gonna say absolutely because, like, I'm not really, like, thinking it's that good, but it's pretty damn good. I will admit. You know what? I'll just say absolutely. Like, if you haven't heard the Undertale OST, you are missing out. Toby Fox is just a really, really good composer. Alright. Uh, the funny song, Hopes and Dreams. I'd have to listen to all of these in a row, honestly. I can't just rate them individually. So, Hopes and Dreams is when Israel turns into a reference from the first Toho game. That's actually real, by the way. That's what it's a reference to. Hopes and Dreams, who the hell doesn't know that song? Uh, solid, solid 8, I think. Or would I give... Hold up, let me listen to them again real quick. Okay, I think I finally got it. It is hard as hell to rank these, because they all kind of sound the same-ish besides his. His theme. One thing I really appreciated about this whole, like, melody was the entirety of Undertale was very, like, chiptune-y. When you reach to this part, every instrument actually turns into what they sound like in real life. It isn't chiptune-y anymore. It's a really cool, thing he did. Anyways, Hopes and Dreams. Who the hell hasn't heard of this song? It's funny as hell. Really good. 8.5. Yes. Actually, absolutely. Actually, I won't give it an 8.5. I'll just give it an 8. His theme. Every time I think of this song, all I can think of is that dude sticking his thumb in that fish's mouth and he, like, panics when it doesn't let go. I'll give it a solid 6. Actually, yeah, I'll just give it a solid 6. Save the World. I'll give it a 6.5. Yes. Last Goodbye is the credits. I'm pretty sure. It's basically Save the World, but better. So I'll give it a 7. I would go into depth as to why I gave it these ranks, but I feel like if I did, I'd be standing here just running in circles for the next 10 minutes, so I'd rather just not waste my time or the 0.2 people that are listening to it. Amalgam, the funny song with made exclusively with Earthbound sound samples, I think. Or was it Mother 3? I think it was Earthbound. It's pretty solid. I'll give it a 6. Nah, I won't give it a 6. Nah, I'll just keep it at a 6. I don't care. Alright, as the world caves in, I genuinely don't remember this song. Oh, it's this song. Okay, it's the very sad, funny meme song. That's not really used nowadays. One of my favorite things about songs that end up turning into memes is that usually they are pretty damn good, and it kind of expands your musical horizons, the taste in your music. I'll say a 6. Yes. I can play Persona music, I think. Disgusting. Persona fans. Anyways, I have my opinions towards Persona fans, but hey, I can at least admit when I know a game is good and has good, music and story. Basically slice of life music if it was actually good. Kind of reminds me of Sonic, actually. Sonic music. Now that I think about it. Alright, 6.5 though. Really good. I don't know why, but it just kind of scratches that itch. I don't know what this song is. I really don't remember adding this. Demonic Little Gray Cat theme song. I think it was because it was just the name in the picture used is just so goofy. Yeah, very solid song, but it's just like, meh. 4.5. It's alright. Alright, Cybers rolled. Deltarune music. Pretty sure I'll get shot yet again. Cartel style. If I play this, so I have to mute it again. I think I'll just do all of this, all of the Deltarune music that's up ahead, and then that's it. Cybers rolled. Wow, talking about starting out with the banger. Actually phenomenal song. It's so well done. I could not stop listening to this song. Genuinely just gonna give it an 8, absolutely. Sound Studio. It's very goofy, very, like, small. It's like a minute long. Very good, though. It isn't just like a 12-second loop like how most people would do it. It actually is like a full song in of itself. I'd say 5.5. Yes. Alright. Smart Race is pretty cool. I'll give it a 6. I don't really have much else to say besides I really like the cool, like, panning synth that it does. Well, not panning, like a rising and falling synth. Alright, welcome to the city. I'm still a firm believer that Toby Fox used the damn cat plugin for from FL Studio to make the little meowing, synthesize the meow, like, sounds in it. If you, like, look up, let me see, what actually do you need to look up to see what I'm talking about? FL Studio cat plugin. Cat synth. Yeah, it's called cat synth. I am like 99% sure he used cat synth. Not for the higher pitched ones, but like the lower pitched ones. The ones that are almost the baseline. It's so funny. And for that, I'll give it a 6.5. Knock You Down. It's the Punch-Out segment of Chapter 2. Really cool that he did that. Did not expect a fucking Punch-Out segment. That threw me in for such a loop. Really cool. I mean, already it's Punch-Out, so it's already getting like 1 point just for that. It's a 7. Alright, Big Shot. One of the Shadow Crystal people. First it's Jevil, and now it's, I almost just said Toby Fox. God, I am losing my mind. It's, Spamton. Big Shot's pretty good. It's good. Yeah, that's about it. I'm not trying to be a contrarian. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not like anything like y'all, like that goldfish jumping out of the fishbowl. I just genuinely think it's alright. I mean, it's still getting a 6, but like, I think the only reason people are going like so crazy about this song, not exclusively, but like 40% of the reason why is because, you know, it's the secret boss character. You know what? I'll give it a 6.5 because of the motifs it has. The let motifs. It's a cool callback. How many did I get through? I think I got through a lot. Yeah, I did actually go through a decent amount today. I'm surprised. Once I reach, song 500, I think I'm just going to, do a whole recap and just look through every, like, song that had, like, 8.5 and above. Like I said previously, like how it says here, but not only that, I'm also going to make a list of, like, some of the most underrated songs that should be absolutely listened to. Because they have, like, 10k views, like, and they're so good. Like, I don't know why it's not more well known. It's genuinely kind of unfortunate. So anyways, that concludes whatever the hell I'm even doing anymore. Can't wait to reach, my first 500 song milestone though. That's gonna be cool. I'm also still working on, the SoundCloud a bit. I have not gotten on that whatsoever, but that's because, like, I've been busy with, like, doing a whole college thing and also the mod pack and also, like, me being, like, old as fuck and still not having my license. But anyways, that's enough of that.